Now, this right here is pure copper. We've all seen the copper bars with the meaning on it, with the engravements. And we've all seen the different metals. You know what finest looks like on silver? We've seen copper bars that come in all shapes and sizes. We've seen the ounces. We've seen the kilos. We've seen them. Now, I want to press on something real quick. The copper cups, all of that, right? When you blow your breath onto this, right? And I don't want to have to pull the copper that I have out and do this on the other camera because this is a screen recording. I just want to, be very simple. Just simple. And this is a tongue scraper at that, right? So when you do use a tongue scraper, you want to use copper. That's for those who are conscious about what goes in and outside their body. And also for the dental graduates, or inspiring pre-graduates. Nonetheless, you leave a moisture on top of this. You blow your breath on it. You leave a moisture on here. So even when you talk, right? Even when you talk, even when you talk, this collects memory. Okay? This collects memory. So when you go to a high-level security base with the National Guard, right? For those who've been around high-level officers, whistleblowers, you can hook this up to a template wire. Press play on the device that has the audio player on there and the recording player on there. And you can hear what you said in different presets, because, we got a lot of producers out there who love to make music, right? But they don't know how simple it goes. Well, some of them do. I'm sure I'm sure Busta Rhymes, he knows this, or, I'm sure some of these producers like Pete Rock, I'm sure he knows this. I'm sure he knows this, right? So you do this and you hook it up to a wire. You got a black wire right here, which means, it's grounded. You got a white wire right here, which means it's neutral. And it plays, you don't hook a red wire up. You don't hook a blue wire up. Black and white, right? So you play it and you press it and, it's playing back what you just said, with just this device. Not only does this pick up, your imaging, because you can look through copper and see yourself, right? But you just touched it, you just talked over it and, you looked at it, you saw yourself. And people still to this day don't know that, when you're riding past, a restaurant, or you're riding past, a residential area, you're riding past a business area, merchant area, they don't know that they're picking up temperatures when they drive slow, or when they are cruising, or driving fast. They don't know that they're picking up temperatures. So this thing is a sensor. Not only is it a sensor, but it's a mineral. This is why you have copper in your multivitamins. So you're going past a store and, you do something that you're not supposed to do, right? Because, again, we see in the news another rapper just, had an attempt on, his life. And that is sad. What people are out here doing, it's sad. So you saw that, right? And I'm not saying this as a whistleblower. I'm not saying this as a veteran. I'm not saying this as a enlistee. I'm saying this as a concerned citizen. A special operation, a special operation knows where this is when they go to the crime scene. They know where this is, right? It's probably inside of a wall, where the lights are, because you have a switch box, and it's copper in it, right? Take a little screwdriver, take it out, and you take it to the lab and you get it tested by a technician. They come back with the results like, here's the audio that's been played through it. Here's this from different ranges. You got 6 feet range, you got 12 feet range, you got 50 feet range, you got 100 feet range outside of a business area. So you do all this, you get the testing, and they say, well, you need to go look for this guy, and that guy. Those were the people who did this. You see how simple that is? This is not rocket science. This is just how technology is advancing in the Aquarius age. Think about that for a second. Great peace, Yakoki.